Hey Glam fam, it's me, TJ, the creator of Glam Goddess AI. And have you ever looked at an image or a social media post and stopped and asked yourself, wait, how did they create that? Well, I'm going to show you how I create my social media post with just three main elements. Sometimes I add a couple of more, but I usually don't want to add too much because I don't want to take away from the main image. I'm going to show you how I created this image as a social media post along with a few others. So let's get right to it. Now, I don't just start with my hero image, I actually start with ChatGPT. If you're not using ChatGPT, you should, especially as a beginner. I know some people are saying they're moving away from Chatty, but me and Cha Cha, we still down for it. We're still down for it. So I started with asking ChatGPT, please give me the top 10 quote niches, but not just the top 10. I need those that actually perform. Why? Because I wanted it to go just a little bit deeper, and it actually knows my brand and my voice when I'm actually conversating with it. So this is why you see more than just the top 10 quote niches in a list. So, number one is self worth and confidence, which is definitely my sweet spot. And as you can see, Chatty already told me that. And with that being said, it's giving me my quote that I can use that goes along with that image, why it works, and how it's perfect for me. And then, of course, there's number two, money, wealth, and soft life, healing mental health and boundaries. Feminine energy, yes, soft girl air. That's definitely me. And if you can see, she says, this screams Glam Goddess AI. Me and Cha Cha don't play. Relationships and love, real and raw. And then, of course, success, discipline, and motivation. Spirituality and faith, soft and elegant. Glow up, reinvention, level up. Yes. How about when we say we about to get it on lockdown and glow up? Yes, that's what that is. Luxury lifestyle and aesthetic quotes, and then, of course, journaling and self reflection prompts, which is really still within my lane of the Glam Goddess AI. So, this is where I start. And again, I just asked ChatGPT to give me the top 10. You may want to say five or whatever have you, but this is a place to start. Once I'm done with that, then, of course, I've already created my images. This particular image, and I'm going to make it large so you can see, she was created in Midjourney. Although I did take it into I can't talk, Chat GPT to give me the quote that would definitely follow or complement this particular image. And that's why I came with, I don't follow trends. I sit in my power and let them find me. Again, this one just had two elements, my hero image and the quote. I didn't need anything else to take away from that because it is a statement piece. Now I'm going to show you how I actually bend it from or build it from scratch. So this was another image that I had created within Midjourney. She's giving good vibes, but I wasn't feeling the plum at the time. So what I did was I pulled this particular image into ChatGPT and I asked it to give me a fuchsia look. Isn't that stunning? And that's how I came up with this color. Same exact image, but just taking it and adding the value that I wanted to add to this particular hero image. Now, again, I say I use three elements. So this is one, my hero image. And then I come over to elements. With this one, I'm going to add a soft glow because I want that quote to pop out just as much as she's popping out. And because I've already done this, I just chose soft glow white. And yes, it is pretty white when you first pull it in. Oh, and let me preference. I am using the paid version of Canva, but I'm sure a lot of the elements that I'm using, you can also find on the free version. Anytime you see the crown, that just means that it is a paid element with Canva. But because I'm sorry, a pro version element of Canva, and since I pay for that, I have access to all of that. All right, so then I'm going to drag this out just a little bit because I want it to fit right under, or I'm sorry, right behind my words or my quotes. All right, that is a little bright. I'm going to come up to transparency and turn that down just a little bit. And I may brighten it a little bit more once I actually add the quote. So I already have the quote picked out that I want to use based on what ChatGPT shared with me about boldness and women empowerment. That's what she's the vibe that I was getting from her. So then I'm going to go over to text, and I usually just start with add a subheading. All right, then I'm going to go up to, I'm going to go ahead and start typing in my quote. All right, and then I can change the font. Okay, so she didn't come to play. And of course, I want a little dash because I want this to be a statement. So that's not the ending. I'm going to come down and add the second part of this particular quote. She came to conquer. And that's it. Now, that's stunning in itself, but that's just not enough. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to change this font. One of the fonts that I really like is Badani. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's one of my favorite fonts, especially when I'm making my social media post or my faceless images with a quote. This is one of the ones that I really like. Isn't that stunning? Now, I need to change some stuff on that too because it's not quite what I want. I don't like how spaced out it is. So I'm going to come up to my line spacing. I'm going to drag it up just a little bit, just a nudge, so that it looks cohesive and not like a little discombobulated all over the place. All right, and then I'm actually going to make this a little larger because, again, I do want it to stand out, even though she's standing out. Then I'm going to bring this here. And guess what? We are done. This is about it. This is about right. I'll make it large so you can see. Isn't that stunning? She didn't come to play. She came to conquer. And that's it. That's literally how I create my social media post with 3 elements. Again, I don't like to make it too busy, adding all the extra fluff. I don't need that because I wanted this particular hero image and the quote to stand out. Now, when I put this on my social media accounts, of course, I'll add my logo and my Glam Goddess AI with my name. But I mean, this is so adorable. You can use this as wall art outside of just using it for social media. But of course, this will look great on um, as a piece of wall art. All right, so that's one. And let me show you another one. This is using this particular style. But then another one I'm going to show you, which is this one. Every now and then I do dabble into the cartoon look, but generally I do more of the luxury style, realistic images, but I do like the cartoon style every now and then. So this is the image that I'm going to use. I'm going to remove the background because I don't think I've done that on her. I'll bring this in just a little bit because I'm going to do something special. So I'm going to do her here. Now, when I created this one, it already has a background. Don't need to add anything else to it. This one needs something to make her jump out. What I tend to do, because I am using the social media size 1080 by 1350, which is typically like an Instagram post, I'll come over to templates and then I'll type in Instagram, and then it'll give me certain elements. Templates that may jump out at me. This is really cute too. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you the one that I've already done, and it's in my projects. This is how you can also save your templates, but that's a whole nother video. That's not what this video is about. All right, so I'm going to go to folders, and I'm going to go to starred. And this is the particular template that I used. It doesn't look anything like, let me do this real quick. It doesn't look anything like something that you would use for, let's say, your image. But again, that's the fun part about Canva. You can look at something and say, you know what? I like that style. This is the design I want. So I don't want him, so let me detach this from my background so I can work with it. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want him, so I'm going to delete him out. What I do want is this bright white blur, and I also want the quotations, and I want the style of this particular font. So then what I'm going to do here is first I'm going to go ahead and bring her in so you can see what that looks like. But I think I added this over here. Let me see. Let me uh, yeah, we'll go like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring her back in. Place her here. Now, she's cute, she's stunning, but I need to add something else. This is not enough for me. Not to say, oh yeah, because you want to make them when they are literally scroll stopping. You just want people to say, that's cute, that's your brand. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate her. Nope. And I am going to make the one here. I'm going to bring up the transparency. I want to make it look like a mirror or a shadow, as you would say, like a reflection, because this is the type of quote that I was going with. So now I'm going to take her. I'm not going to change the transparency on her because she is supposed to be like the mirror of it. Let me see. I need to bring this up. And I think I'm going to bring this over just a little bit and then bring this over because I don't want to hide it. She's so cute. And about like that. Just enough to where she's peeking from the back of the hero image. And I think that's about good. That's about right there. That looks good. Then what I'm going to do, because I don't want these colors, this yellow is just contrasting, I'm going to go with red. And I think it was this white. Yep, I love that. It's a vivid red that makes it stand out. Then I'm going to go ahead and change this quote again. This is something that Cha-Cha helped me with. So I'm going to go with, yes, I turned around. But then I'm going to come down a couple of lines because it's like a pause just to give you a better view of greatness. And that's what this is about. Now, I'm going to move this up a little bit because I literally would use this for my brand. And I'm going to go ahead and change that to me, Glam Goddess AI. And I'm going to make it a little larger. And of course, I'm going to make this red so it'll stand out like the other ones. Whoops, I need that @ sign. Okay, I love that. Love that. May do a little boldness so she can stand out again, not taken away from my hero. It's coming together already. You see the popping red here and the popping red here and here. So now I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And let's work with this yellow up here as well. Let's change that. We're going to make this word greatness. All right, and then I'm going to make it larger. I think that's good, but I need to change this yellow back there, make that red. And I believe I'm going to make this one white because it'll stand out as well. I believe that's what I did. Yep. That looks a lot better. Kind of center it. That looks good. That looks really good. And again, I've only just used one, two, three images on here, basically. I'm going to add one more, which will actually technically be the third one. It's just another blur because I need this to stand out. And I think I want to make this larger because that you can't, I feel like it's drowning. Maybe I need to scoot them over just a little bit. Let me close this out so you all can see what I'm doing. Scoot her over just a little bit more. Scoot her over just a little bit, just a tad. Not too much because I really don't want to cut her off. There we go. That looks good. That looks really good. Whoops, nope. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because you can still see her behind, her reflection behind. So I'm okay with the positioning of that. Then I'm going to add another blur because let me see if I want to bring this up a little bit more. Feels like it was too much breathing room. I wanted some breathing room, but not that much. Okay, that looks good. Yes, I turned around just to give you a better view of greatness. And my A looks like it's lost. Let me see if that's better. It's a little better. Again, I didn't want too much breathing room here, but I'm actually going to add another blur. So let me come up here and let's see about this one. Yep, that's a lot. So I'm going to come up here to my transparency and tone that down because all I wanted it to do was make it stand out just enough. And really, I just wanted it under the greatness. Let me see if I can tone it down just a little bit more. That's good. That's good. Just enough. Just enough. And then let me make it large. And that's it. That is a show stopping, stop scrolling, um, social media post, or I would even put this inside my journal. I would even make this as a journal cover if I were actually designing this as well. But this is really cute. I will leave the link to this particular image that I created. I have an affiliate link for this one. This was not my app that I designed, but it was one that I purchased and I kind of tweaked it a little bit to fit my brand. And she's cute. She's really cute. All right. So let me know in the comments, what are you working on, and how do you create your social media posts? Do you like extra or do you like just enough? Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and join my forever growing Facebook group, Glam Goddess AI, as well as joining my email list. I give freebies all the time because even as a digital creator, I've been doing this for a few years. I still feel like some things I'm still learning because AI is always changing. So, thank you for your time and watching my video, and don't forget to have a glam day.